Good afternoon. We are UCL first-year genetics students. Today, we are going to talk about one of neurodegenerative disorders, Parkinson's disease. Firstly, what is neurodegenerative disorder? It is a disease in which the function or structure of the affected nervous tissue or organs changes for the worse over time.
Yes, that's right. Also, it has to be mentioned that there are many different types of neurodegenerative disorders. For example, like Alzheimer's disease and Huntington's disease. Parkinson is one of them. In fact, 1 out of 500 people in UK is suffering from this disorder. That is about 127,000 people in UK.
The main problem caused by this disorder is that people with Parkinson's don't have enough of a chemical called dopamine because some nerve cells in their brain have died.
Dear colleagues, let's not go ahead of ourselves and let's begin our presentation.
Now I'm going to talk about the symptoms of Parkinson's disease. This disease can generate motor or non-motor symptoms. The motor symptoms include tremor, which is the most obvious symptom. It mostly affects to the distal part of the limb. Bradykinesia, which means slowness of movement. It causes disable in fine performers such as writing, painting, or eating. Rigidity means the resistance and stiffness of limb movement due to the excessive contraction of muscle. Postural instability causes unbalance of body and can destroy bones. Another type of symptoms is non-motor, which means neuropsychiatric disturbances. This includes disorder of mood, behavior, and thought. The mood difficulties are apathy, depression, and anxiety. Hallucination sometimes occurs.
Alpha-synuclein is an intrinsically disordered protein that is found primarily in neural tissues. It is found in an equilibrium between the cytoplasm and the lipid bilayer, and when it associates with the lipid bilayer, it acquires an alpha-helical structure. Not a lot is known about its function, but it seems that it interacts with a number of other proteins and is involved in signaling pathways, such as those that regulate cell differentiation.
But why is it involved in Parkinson's disease?
Well, the answer lies within the alpha-synuclein gene. 3 point mutations have been identified. Alanine at position 53 and 30 mutates to threonine and proline residues respectively. Glutamate at position 46 mutates into a lysine residue. The result is that these mutations encourage the protein to adopt beta sheet conformations of protofibrils. As the aggregation pathway progresses, these fibril structures give rise to insoluble amyloid fibrils.
Yes, Alex, we know genetics play a big role in Parkinson's disease, but I think environmental factors affect PD as well. PD is now recognized as a complex disease that is caused by a mixture of environmental and genetic susceptibility factors. This means that the cause of PD for most people is not found in genes or the environment alone, but in some interaction between them. These can include any events during fetal development and after birth, such as physical trauma, exposure to chemicals, infections, and nutrition. Some studies indicate that exposure to pesticides contribute to the development of PD, but these effects can be delayed by antioxidants. Researchers found that smoking and caffeine use has inhibitory effect against PD development.
Treatment of Parkinson's disease requires broad-based management, including patient and family education, support group services, general wellness maintenance, exercise and nutrition. There is no cure for Parkinson's disease at present, but medication, surgery, and multidisciplinary management can provide relief from the symptoms. Modern treatments are effective at managing the early motor symptoms of the disease, mainly through the use of drugs such as levodopa and dopamine agonists. The stage of the disease determines which group is most useful. However, there are always some side effects associated with medications. When medications are not enough to control symptoms, surgery and deep brain stimulation can be of use as a last resort in severe situations. In the final stages of the disease, palliative care is provided to enhance quality of life. New technologies and techniques are in development to improve the treatment of Parkinson's disease.
Thank you for watching our presentation.
Yay!